I'm a movie star and I want to talk about it. Hey guys, this is Andy with Mindset Matters More, and I started a YouTube. Okay, so maybe I'm not a movie star, but I am back on YouTube. And I've started the YouTube page because, well, let's bring it back for a second. Because a couple of years ago, I had a TikTok, I had a YouTube, I had multiple Instagrams, I had a Facebook personal, I had a Facebook business, I had Twitter back when it was called Twitter. Like I had maybe like a dozen accounts. And it was really overwhelming me and really taking a toll on my marriage because I was always creating content, always doing something, always making something. And I couldn't navigate how to get all this shit together, right? I was doing it all myself, like the superwoman that I am. And I was like, you know what? I'm cutting back absolutely completely. So I kept it to my Instagram and I kept it to my personal Facebook slash business Facebook. The only reason that I kept the personal Facebook was because in order to have a business Facebook, you have to have a personal Facebook. So that is what had happened. So I went from like 12 accounts to three. And let me tell you, Instagram has never really worked for me. Facebook also has never really worked for me. The two things that really did work for me was TikTok and YouTube. But I got rid of the YouTube because I didn't want to make long form content. I really didn't have a lot of knowledge in how to do it. And I'd been doing Instagram and Facebook since forever. So I was like, oh, I'm going to stick with what I know, even though it wasn't working for me. And still to this day, this shit doesn't fucking work for me. Like, it's very rare that like I have a video that has more than 1,200 views or 10 likes. And I've been at this for years. And so, you know, I've been reminiscing and ruminating and thinking and plotting and planning and scheming and thinking, what the fuck do I do? Well, with the impending TikTok ban, I guess that's what we're calling it. I'm just like, I don't even want to go there because I don't want to have to restart something. But YouTube was working for me. So my YouTube, I am posting all my content on there, all the shorts, all the videos that I had that were a minute long are going to be a video on there, and all my reels that are less than a minute are going to be the shorts that I put on my YouTube. And I have to say, I get way more views on YouTube than I do Instagram. Like immediately right off the bat is a fucking huge difference. And so um yeah, I'm gonna stick with that. That's what the main goal is. So really, I'm gonna start leaning more towards that and making more content that is more educational, teaching you guys how to navigate life while on a diet plan, on trying to navigate how to get to the gym when you're busy, talking about spiritualities, talking about, just mindset, nutrition, health, wellness, all that wonderful stuff, but not just try to make it so that it's some fucking viral, catchy, hey, in your face, like TikTok trend, real trend, because what I've learned is that shit is not me. Like sometimes I will have a fit of genius and post it and get 1,200 views, but most of the time, like, I have a business coach and, he's like, oh, your hooks need to be, engaging or, you have about 3 seconds to capture the audience so that they will watch your video. And, I don't have any sort of real contrarian, extreme, exotic, like, opinions about anything. Like, people can say, "Well, if you don't want to be fat, watch this." And I'm like, I can't do that. That's not me. That's not my personality. And so, really, what this podcast is about authenticity and learning what your voice is, learning what you are meant to be doing, not what someone else is meant to be doing, not how other people navigate, not how other people move. And you know what? I do not give a shit about metrics. You know what? Blah, if my reel gets 100 views, I think of it like this. If I'm in a room with 100 people and I get to tell them a message, I'm fucking happy with that. I'm absolutely happy telling 100 people, like, why is it that 100 views on my reel makes me feel like shit if it's not 1,200? Like, yeah, sure, a room of 1,200 people, that's amazing. But a room of 100 people is also fucking amazing. Okay. So I'm gonna be so for fucking real with you guys, but a lot of the content, like having to have a visual hook or having to have this hook of like, shocking and getting people to watch it or funny or playful or I don't know, like coming up with that shit that's just like not in my DNA. I'm working on it and sometimes I get it. Sometimes, again, I have strokes of genius. But that said, it's not natural for me. It's not something that I can crank out every single day. And I don't want to. I'll be honest, I don't fucking want to. I want people who watch my stuff, listen to my podcast, engage with me, actually want to be there for the person that I am. Not this manufactured like hook that I got you and tricked you into being my friend. Like that's not authentic. It's just not. And I feel like a lot of people who wind up following these like bigger influencers and because they found some viral video of theirs or whatever, after a while you're just like, you as a person, I wouldn't hang out with you. You as a person, yeah, you're great, you have a good information, but you're just not for me. I think that happens with a lot of people, is that yes, the viral video is a part of their stroke of genius, but it's not their personality. It's not who they are. I mean, how many times did you follow somebody because of their viral video only to like unfollow them like a couple weeks later because you're like, I really don't want to follow you. Like, nothing you say is actually for me. So I would rather let the algorithm do its fucking magic and match me with the people who need to be seen, who need to see me. But that being said, when it comes to YouTube, I really feel like I connect with more people there. I really feel like the YouTube algorithm connects me with more people who are interested in what the fuck I have to say. So we're leaning into this, and I'm going to be providing more content on there, more content that is long form. And by long form, I mean 5 minutes or less, because I don't think I could do a video that's like 10 minutes long. Plus, I think I get boring after 10 minutes, which is why these podcasts aren't even 10 minutes a lot of the time. So if you guys want to see me, it's Andy Hoffer and it's bright blue and it's a picture of me looking all stately in Guatemala. So find me or not, whatever you guys just want to stay in my podcast, on my Instagram, on my Facebook, whatever it is, however you found me. I thank you. God bless you. Okay, thanks. Bye.